Hey, it's parenting Q&A time on Thursday 2:30 p.m. Every Thursday at 2:30 p.m. we come live to answer your questions. I do have a pre-selected topic based on what's happened with the mums and the parents that I've worked with in the week, and so this is the time where I do focus on the topic. However, do put up your questions, and I am looking out for comments, and I will be answering your questions. So to all of you who will tune in now and tune in down in the future when this video will be available on our page, you are here watching this video because somewhere you feel manipulated by your child, and I would love to know ways in which your child manipulates you. And if you could put that in the chat box, that would be lovely, because I'd love to coach you through that. However, let's go with an example that would resonate with most of us, because at some time or the other we all feel manipulated by our kids, and I will explain where that concept comes from, or why we can feel manipulated, and what that means to a parent, and how we can use this. As you know, empowered parenting is about looking for where we can be winning and our child can be winning too, and how we can use this manipulation as a way in which we can be winning out of it by getting to know ourselves better, what is triggering us, what's coming up for us, and also giving our child the gift of of our own greater realization by changing our behavior, so that their need to manipulate us, or using this strategy to manipulate us, no longer has an effect. So let's think of some ways our kids manipulate us. Quickly, what comes to mind is where our kids can play into our already existing guilt feelings. So our kids are very tuned into what gets a reaction from us and what doesn't. And our kids, for no fault of their own, or for not with an evil desire in mind, are manipulating us. The reason why they choose this way of behavior is because they see how it gives them the result that they are after. So in order to break this pattern of feeling manipulated by our kids, we can recognize why are we feeling manipulated, what about this is manipulating us, and what what actions can we take as parents to shift this behavior, or shift this our reaction, so that our child no longer needs to use this strategy, because it has worked in the past, which is why they choose this way of being with us. So kids play into our guilt, for example. They can see why we are, how this works, because, apologies for my dog. So our kids are tuning into, or they know what we feel guilty about, and they then act in a way where we feed into, or where they tune into that and they play it out. So for example, if you feel guilty that you don't spend enough time with your child can you could find your child saying, oh, are you dropping me off earlier to after, or do I need to go into after school care, because I would rather be coming home, for example. And they play into that, and that feeds us, or that gets us to feel bad, and we feel manipulated. Remember, feeling manipulated is our choice. As we become tuned into and realize that we are always making a choice. So this is where that journey we talk about, where everything feels chaotic around us. We feel manipulated. We feel that our kids don't listen. We feel that we don't receive the respect, or our kids are not behaving in a disciplined way. So all this outer chaos that we feel is really coming from is really a reflection from what's happening inside of us. It's where we are judging ourselves. It's where we think we are not good enough parents. It's where we feel the guilt. And as we feel manipulated, we can choose a new way of becoming aware. So chaos to being aware is stage number 2. A way to then recognizing that we have choices. So this is my 5 stage. I'm showing to you my 5 stages of empowered parenting. Starts with the chaos. Then we start to tune into becoming aware of what choices I can make. What choice? How can I be more aware of what's going on here? What is the story? Why am I feeling this way? Knowing that feeling and the way I feel is my choice. So the 3rd step is choices. We start to recognize that we've always had choices, and we start to recognize the choices that we can make now with this new awareness. The next step after that is self-reflection, where we get to step in courageously and use the opportunity of what's so in this case what's making us feel manipulated, and use this to self-reflect. Is there guilt that I need to work on? Is it my need for control that my kid is feeding into? Is it my own lack of worthiness that I feel I'm not a good enough parent? So my child then manipulates that emotion to get that desired reaction from us. So where is your child manipulating you? Put in the comment section. Tell me where that's happening, because I'd love to show you what you can be doing differently to not feel manipulated, and to not allow this to be a point from which your child can use as a strategy to manipulate you. So remembering the 5 stages of empowered parenting, that is this chaos. It starts with the chaos, starts with all this feeling manipulated, feeling not good enough, feeling this guilt, all of this. Questioning, where am I feeling manipulated? Could it be that your child uses language to say, oh, you don't love me enough? Our kids are using words looking for where they are getting the response that they desire. So if they are getting the response that they desire, they will keep using this strategy, and we will keep feeling manipulated. So in order to parent a child that's manipulating you, I am asking you, I'm challenging you to become that empowered parenting. Go on that 5-stage journey where you identify that chaos, where you look at, you become aware of what is happening here. What is your child doing? Why am I feeling this way? Recognizing that you have a choice to feel. You're making a choice to feel manipulated. No one makes us feel manipulated. Our child is using this strategy because it is getting the reaction that they are seeking. So step number 3 is recognizing choices. The step number 4 is self-reflection. We start to reflect and say, okay, what do I need to change in myself? Why is this? Is it guilt? Where can I shift this guilt? Is it true? So the self-reflection comes with this curiosity of what needs to change within me so I can get a new result. The 5th stage is from this part where we step into calm. It's that inner calm, not being responsive to your child's behavior in a way that they want you to, or in a way that triggers you further, in a way that makes you feel judged, or feel like you're not a good enough parent. So not allowing your child to feed into what they're bringing up in you, which is the reason why you feel manipulated. Instead, using this as questioning your own self and your own using this for your own personal growth journey, where you start to understand that, all right, this is triggering me. This is, what is my child trying to do here, and what response am I giving them? How am I feeding into this pattern, and what can I do to break this pattern? What is the story behind what they've said? So for example, if they've said to you, you're always late, why don't you ever come in time? Stop reacting to it, because if this triggers you, your child is manipulating you and you are reacting, as an empowered parent, your role is here now, or my role to guide you to is put on your EA hat. Your EA hat is your emotions analyst hat. This allows you to not react, but tune into what is your child saying here, what are their needs, and why is this causing a trigger within you. Understand why is this bringing up emotions within you. Is there already a story that you are battling with about not being good enough, not spending enough time, and your child is then feeding into that pattern. So our kids are always showing us parts of our own unhealed self. Our kids are always showing us where we can step up in our own empowerment to stand in our own power, to be our best selves. And what that gap is what our child is showing us in the form of triggers that we feel. Remember, we're always making a choice. If you are feeling manipulated by a child, you are making a choice to feel manipulated. And the goal here is to understand your emotions of where and what you need to shift within yourself. And for this is the whole purpose why I run my emotional mastery program, where I take parents to master their emotions, to understand what is triggering them, what is the story that they are creating. I take them on this 5-stage journey where we become more aware, we start to recognize that we have choices, we've always had choices, and we stop reacting to our kids. What a gift we give to our kids when we parents stand in our own power, because when we do, we allow our kids to stand in their power too. As we do this, our kids stop reacting back to us, and they stop. You'll find that they no longer need to manipulate you, because there is nothing to trigger. You don't have those buttons that they can push are no longer activated, because what we do in our emotional mastery program is we train parents to release these emotions and release the triggers, so that we can be free of these and parent from an intuitive, empowered state. If you would like to know more about our emotional mastery program, it isn't for everybody, so you do need to qualify to jump onto our emotional mastery journey. I will put the link in the comment section now to book a qualifying chat where we get to identify whether this is a program for you, where you would like to become a master of your own emotions, so you're no longer triggered by your child, you're no longer reacting to them, but you are responding. You learn to put on your emotional analyst, your EA hat is what I call it, and you start to see the best in your child, because you see the best in you. You get the opportunity to parent your child from your whole energy, because you see your child in their whole self. And what a beautiful gift we can give our children, to be their whole self, to be in their highest self of worthiness. And the only way we can do this, because we cannot give what we don't have to our kids. So as we fill our own cups, as we become our own whole self, we can give this gift to our kids. Hello Jamie, it's lovely to have you watch us. How have you been doing? Do share with us, how does your child manipulate you? And watch this video again, and you will see how we can use these traits of where we feel manipulated by our kids for in a way that we break their pattern by breaking our pattern of responding. Hi Jamie, good to see you here. So I encourage you to experience this 5 stages of empowered parenting, where we are able to become aware of what's triggering us, aware of where we're feeling manipulated. We start to recognize that we have a choice to feel manipulated, and we have a choice to perceive this manipulation in a way that we get to understand parts of ourselves. Our kids are showing up so that we can understand so that we can shift through our own self-reflection journey, our own self-reflection process, using these cues that our kids are giving us in the triggers that we feel about their actions, to step up in on a whole new level, where we start to question, where do I have guilt within me? Where do I have a sense of I'm not a good enough parent? Because that's what our kids are then triggering in us and what we feel manipulated by. So I look forward to answering your questions. Let me know, how does your child manipulate you? Book in a chat. There's the link available there to work through your parenting pattern, to work through whether emotional mastery journey is for you, because as you become a parent with your own skills of mastering your own emotions, your child has the gift of being parented by a parent that is empowered, that feels whole in themselves, and your kids then don't your kids can enjoy their own self, because as we project our own unworthiness on them, we start to then project our worthiness on them, and allows them to shine in new ways that we never thought were possible. So I'd love to hear your feedback about this live. Let me know any other questions that you may have on what your current challenge is, because I jump on here every Tuesday at this time. It's 2:30 p.m. in Melbourne, Australia, AEDT time, and I support you with answering your questions. Book a chat to have your own personal session with me, or jump onto our new Q&A to know what our next topic is, or help us out with your next topic so we can answer it just for you and tag you in that video that we prepared for you. Also join our YouTube channel. All of these videos are being downloaded onto the YouTube channel, so you have access to all of the videos that I have made up to now on our parenting Q&A, so you have access to that, and that link to join our YouTube channel will also be here, added here. It's lovely to see you here, Jamie. I look forward to your comments, and I look forward to staying connected with you. Thank you for joining me. See you, honey. Bye.